And a good Sunday morning to you. Right now, 20 degrees outside in North Conway Village. We have some partly sunny skies. Time to get ready for the White Mountains. This is White Mountains Today. Well, hello once again. Marty Bass, your host this morning. Another morning just filled with all sorts of fun. On today's show, we will hear from naturalist Claire Long to tell us about how local wildlife is adapting for winter in the White Mountains. Also, owner of Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Beth Cartadolan, will come on in and tell us about the transition going on at the Glen Restaurant. And also watch and win. Today's prize is a pass for one adult aboard the Mount Washington Snow Coach. Take a guided tour to Treeline and experience the magic of Mount Washington in winter. And once again, we will be taking qualifiers throughout the morning, and then I'll be pulling the winner at the end of the show around 9:30. Well, sort of a dust on crust kind of morning. Depending upon where you are, you just might want to get the wiper out so you can just brush off some of that light fluffy snow, just a trace that fell overnight. Let's now get to the weather, and it is going to be, well, basically the calm before the rain kind of thing today. A relatively quiet day, but it looks as though some warmer temperatures, rain, and the chance for gusty winds will arrive tomorrow. We could see some snow showers in the mountains on Monday, and it's a mix of sleet, freezing rain kind of thing. So Mother Nature is throwing everything at us in one big lumpy curveball. Then on Monday, maybe some gusty winds, generally up to 30 miles per hour, a few gusts, maybe 40 in the evening. And then after that pulls out, we're looking like we could see some cold air in place that could see some accumulating snow for the region. But let's now take a little bit more of an in-depth look at our weather over the next few days, starting with today. Just maybe another half hour of some isolated snow showers, but mostly sunny with a high near 34. West wind around 5 miles per hour, becoming calmer in the afternoon. Tonight, maybe a 1 in 3 chance of some snow showers. Well, actually, mainly in the early morning. Lows around 24. Then tomorrow, a little bit of everything. Rain showers, snow showers, sleet, possibly mixed with freezing rain, becoming all rain in the late morning. A high now of around 48 degrees. Chance of precipitation, 80%. Little or no ice accumulation expected. And the new snow and sleet accumulation, less than ½ inch. All right, Monday night, rain, and a chance of rain and snow again, low of around 26 degrees. But then that mess just goes away. Tuesday, the return of the sun, mostly sunny skies with a high near 33. Then Wednesday, another system coming in that could bring some accumulating snow. It's a 50% chance of snow showers after 7 a.m., then mostly cloudy with a high near 29. And then once again on Thursday, looking like a mostly sunny day with a high near 29 degrees. All right, now we take a look at the summit forecast, courtesy of the Mount Washington Observatory, and we will be checking with them around 8:30 this morning. In the clouds, be coming in and out of the clouds under partly cloudy skies with a slight chance of snow showers early. Little to no snow accumulations expected. Wind out of the west shifting southwest at 50 to 65 miles per hour with gusts up to 70 mile per hour early and decreasing to 30 to 45 miles per hour later in the day. Right now on top of the rock pile, it's about 6 degrees. There you go. That's winter right there. That's winter outside the window, that's for sure, from the observation deck of the Mount Washington Observatory, where in the past 10 minutes they had a gust of 69 miles per hour, and throw in the wind gusts with a 6-degree temperature, and you have a wind chill of minus 24 degrees. So enjoy that cup of coffee and those nice warm fuzzy slippers, right? Well, it is the ski season. We do have some ski areas open here in the Mount Washington Valley, and of course more will be chiming in as they roll out the groomed corduroy carpet and the ski season begins. Well, let's now take a look at some of the ski conditions presented by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area, voted best grooming and scenery in the East by Ski Magazine. This winter, get out of the house and into the woods. Plan ahead at BrettonWoods.com. Just 35 minutes from North Conway. And you could be there. Oh, skiing in the woods. skiing to Bretton Woods. All right, here we go. Bretton Woods reporting 9 trails today, 4 lifts in operation, and they are reporting machine groom conditions. This information is all gathered from ski area websites, and Bretton Woods says yesterday they opened the Bethlehem lift, and they added Bigger Bend and Big Bend to the trail count. They're also doing some snowmaking on Avalon as well, and they do want to remind you that you can do some uphill skinning and hiking Monday through Friday. You have to purchase an uphill skinning ticket and use range view on the right side. They now have lessons starting this weekend, and let's see, also they have a new Friday daytime race series for all abilities. Racing starts, it's called the TGIF Race Series, and this series begins, well, it says here December 17th, but I think they really mean January 7th. Anyway, new race series, Bretton Woods replaces Fireball and the Saloon Series. All right, now let's head on over to Cranmore, where they picked up about an inch in the past 72 hours. They now have 6 trails open and a couple of lifts, and they are reporting machine-groomed surfaces, and boom, boom. Let's see, expanding their trail count today. They have some terrain from the summit at Cranmore, and that means easy street. So you can head on up, take the quad, and zip down the back of the mountain. Let's see, the South Quad Ski Mobile Express Quad is running today from 9 to 4. Machine groom conditions, as I said, and they're looking for next weekend because, again, Cranmore will be closed for skiing during the week. They are hoping to get another route from the summit, Schneider Pitch, Artist Falls, and Jimmy's Run. Let's see, Zips and Legends Grill open today. The Tubing Park is open today from 10 to 4. So there you go. Cranmore right here in North Conway. King Pine, East Madison, they are looking at opening on December 17th. They're going to have an opening day canned food drive, non-perishable, non-expired food items for donation to local food pantries for the holiday season. And as always, the Mountain Ops team is working hard to have as many trails open for the Christmas holiday vacation week as they can, and because King Pine has the 17 trails, it's always nice to see them fully operational by Christmas week, being 100% open. Let's hope Mountain Ops and their snowmaking crew can do that. Cross country skiing, yes, basically patience and Mother Nature will eventually provide. Beer Not Ski Touring, they are opening soon for snow sports, and this is a theme that will be repeated throughout the cross-country ski areas here in the Mount Washington Valley, like Bretton Woods Nordic. Then also Great Glen Trails, their outfitter shop is open weekends from 9 to 4, and I should, as it says there on the bottom of your screen, good time to get season pass to your favorite cross-country area. It's also a time, as you see here at Jackson, where there's still time to get out there and actively work on the trails as they wait for snow, and clean out the get the branches and all the brush and stuff so you can go and have a good time. But again, you may purchase season passes online, over the phone, or in person. And then also they're waiting for the snow at Purity Spring Cross Country and Snowshoe, located in East Madison. So it will come. Don't worry, it will be here. And also what will be here? Watch and Win. We can do that now, and we are playing for, wait a minute, I'll tell you, a pass for one adult aboard the Mount Washington Snow Coach. You can take a guided tour, it says so right here, to Treeline, and experience the magic of Mount Washington in winter. And again, this is a qualifier. You know the deal. Be nice. 603-356-6619. Matthew's going to put up a question. We are all going to see it for the first time. Here we go. You watch, you win. Oh, wow. Fill in the blank. The 2 adjacent towns to the north of Conway are this community and the other community. There you go. What are the 2 adjacent towns to the north of Conway? 603-356-6619. You know it. We know it. You know it. I know you know it. Good morning. Your answer, please.
Bartlett and Jackson.
Bartlett and Jackson. Oh, it's not Jackson. What's the other one?
Bartlett and Glen.
Bartlett and Glen. I'll give you one more shot.
Bartlett and Innervale.
Intervale's a village. Can he?
Intervale's a village.
It's
You're so close. It's the one you haven't said.
Chatty Cathy. Chatty, you know.
You want to try one more?
Bartlett and... Geez, I just got up.
I understand completely. All right. Well, thanks for trying. Okay. All right. Yeah. What's that, Matthew?
It's a town that most people forget about, I feel like, you know?
Well, unless you live there.
Right.
But yeah, but it's a town. It's there.
You have to get through Maine to get there, right?
Oh yeah. 603-356-6619. Bartlett and what? What's the other town? Not a village, not a city, a town, not a municipality. Anyway, 603-356-6619. Good morning, and your answer is?
I am going to say Bartlett and Madison.
Oh, not Madison. You want to try one more time? It's not Madison. You give it one more shot. Bartlett and?
I am Bartlett and Albany.
Nope, incorrect. Okay, it's the one we're not saying. It's there. It's there. I bike through there a lot too. 603-356-6619. The two adjacent towns to the north of Conway. We know one is Bartlett. What's the other one? We're almost there.
It's like the only town that's not part of the Kennett School District, right?
Well, that's beyond my pay grade. That's all information.
Oh.
603-356-6619. Bartlett and the other town. You know it. Good morning. What's the answer, please?
I'm going to say Bartlett and Freiburg.
Oh, not Freiburg. Okay, but sometimes you go through this town to get to Freiburg.
Sometimes you go through this town to get to Freiburg. It would be Register.
All right, thanks for trying. Okay. All right. Let's see. I mean, if I said Evans Notch, I don't think that'd be a good hint, would you?
I think any hint's a good hint at this point.
Well, I just gave one. 603-356-6619. Get yourself a nice bear claw, too, while you're there. 603-356-6619. Have a cup of coffee at the Shaw store there. The store on the corner? No. Oh, anyway, you're near that place. 603-356-6619, and it is in New Hampshire, by the way. Okay. Good. Whoa. Yeah, there are those gremlins again. We're having too much fun. 603-356-6619. Good morning, and the answer is?
Senate Conway and Bartlett?
No. Okay, here we go. All right, it does start with the letter C.
Chatham.
There you go. You know what they say, 27th time's a charm. Nice, and who are you?
This is Willie.
Willie, all right. Hey, Willie, North Conway, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that would have been funny if you said you're calling from Chatham. All right, Willie, hang on, don't go away. And when we come back, we're going to take a look outside.
White Mountains Today is brought to you by the Eastern Slope Inn. Enjoy spacious suites and full kitchens in the heart of North Conway Village. And by Attitash Mountain Village. Reconnect with family and nature at our White Mountain, New Hampshire resort. White Mountains Today.
Plan a winter getaway to the heart of North Conway Village at the Eastern Slope Inn Resort. This historic inn offers sparkling clean, spacious suites with full kitchens and modern amenities, including an indoor swimming pool and hot tub. Walk to village shops, restaurants, and outdoor activities. Book your North Conway escape. Go to esi.vacations.
When your passion has a path, you just have to follow it. See where one of our 50 academic programs can take you at White Mountains Community College. Enroll now at wmcc.edu.
Introducing Outside Plus, your home for exploration. From adventure to practice, training plans to race day events, from the backyard to the backcountry, workouts, meal plans, curated content, all from the brands you know and trust. Outside Plus, where knowledge meets inspiration.
It's not ringing sleigh bells that make a winter wonderland. It's you, after you find it, load it, inflate it, hang it, and of course, admire it. Make the holidays yours with Black Friday prices now through December at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
I've made progress with my mental health. So when I started having unintentional body movements called tardive dyskinesia, I ignored them. But when the twitching and jerking in my face and hands affected my day-to-day, I finally had to say, it's not okay. It was time to talk to my doctor about Austedo. She said Austedo helps reduce TD movements in adults, while I continue with most of my mental health medications.
Austedo can cause depression, suicidal thoughts, or actions in patients with Huntington's disease. Pay close attention to and call your doctor if you become depressed, have sudden changes in mood, behaviors, feelings, or have suicidal thoughts. Common side effects include inflammation of the nose and throat, insomnia, and sleepiness. Don't take Austedo if you have liver problems, are taking Rezapine, tetrabenazine, or valbenazine. Austedo may cause irregular or fast heartbeat, restlessness, movements mimicking Parkinson's disease, fever, stiff muscles, problems thinking, and sweating.
Talk to your doctor about Austedo. It's time to treat TD. TD is not okay. Visit askforaustedo.com.
On today's program, we are playing Watch and Win. It's fun, it's interactive, it's all of those things, and you, that's right, you can win great prizes, but there are rules we have to follow. 1 win per household per 30 days, please. No Hagen prizes. When we qualify people for prize drawings, you can qualify once per drawing per household unless otherwise specified. You cannot win more than 1 prize from the same prize sponsor in a year. For example, if you win a gift certificate to a restaurant, you can't win another one from that same restaurant for the next 12 months. You gotta learn to spread the love, man. To win, your answer must match our answer. We try our best, though sometimes we make mistakes. The show director, or the Supreme Chancellor, as I like to call them, is the judge, and their rule is final. Prizes are non-exchangeable or redeemable for cash, and White Mountains TV is not liable for unredeemable prizes. That is all of them. Now get ready to play, because our next Watch and Win contest, showdown, whatever, is right around the corner, and you're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned right here on White Mountains Today.
The way it was is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
Well, if you're wondering what it's looking like outside in North Conway Village, now is the time where we're going to take a live look outside with the WhiteMountains.tv webcam, where the temperature in North Conway Village is 20 degrees. A little bit of wet roadways this morning, but nothing too bad at all. And again, depending upon where you reside, you might have a little layer. There you go. Town crew out scraping the dust on crust off of the sidewalk. So come on down to North Conway Village and have some coffee, have some breakfast, do some shopping, and just enjoy. Because White Mountain TV's North Conway Village Live Cam is sponsored by Zeb's General Store, an old-fashioned country store unlike anything else in New England, right here on Main Street, North Conway Village. And you can also shop online at zebs.com. All right, let me tell you about a few things going on here in the Mount Washington Valley. And let's start with Santa's Holiday Express. It's running at the Conway Scenic Railroad. This hour-long seasonal journey down the Conway branch is a festive treat for families with young children who will be thrilled to see Santa and Mrs. Claus arrive by train. Every child gets a goodie bag, including cookies and chocolate milk, and there is a treasure hunt as well. COVID-19 precautions, including social distancing, are practiced through the journey, and you can check the schedule and book your tickets at conwayscenic.com. Well, I know a lot of people out there do want to support the local economy, so let me tell you about an artisan crafts sale that is going on today. We're talking about 20 artisans and crafters coming together on the heated deck at the Shenandoah Pub in Jackson, selling their goods. This is a fun, low-stress shopping event. Their gift shop with logo apparel will be open as well. You can also buy some gift certificates because everyone loves the gift of a Shenandoah pizza. Bobby Sheehan and Jeremy Holden will be entertaining in the pub from 6 to 9, so come and join the fun and shop local and get a pizza. Ask for the one that's not on the menu, the Friedman pizza. I'm telling you, a little onion, a little bacon, the Friedman. All right, watch and win time. It's another qualifier for a pass for one adult aboard the Mount Washington Snow Coach. You take a guided tour to Treeline and experience the magic of Mount Washington in winter. It's a qualifier, pulling the winner out of the hat at the end of the show. 603-356-6619. Mr. Matthews is going to do it again. We are all seeing the question for the first time. Ooh, ah. What's that? 603-356-6619. What is that? No, identify this mammal occurring in New Hampshire based off this cropped image. Do I see an eye? I don't know. I see an eye. 603-356-6619. What is that? All right, give us a buzz. Don't be shy. Good morning. What's your answer, please?
I'm going to say a fox.
That is not a fox, but thank you very much for trying. Not a fox. Well, what do you think of that? Dr. Seuss, I wonder. 603-356-6619. What is that? Good morning. What's your answer, please?
A porcupine.
It is not a porcupine, but thank you for trying. What is that? Would you find it in a hat? I don't know. 603-356-6619. Good morning. What's your answer? Hello.
Would it be a bat?
It would be a bat. What do you think of that? Okay, not every hit's a home run. And who are you, please? Hello? Are you there? They hung up. Oh, well. I guess we'll just have to do this one more time. But all right, there you go. Must have been one of the spirits that hang out with the bats. Or just a little batty. All right, here we go. Time to take a break, and when we come back, a look around the White Mountains. I wonder what we'll find.
For the secret spots, pit stops, and unknown destinations. For all that is unforgettable. We live by these words. The tougher the tire, the easier the escape.
Had enough? No, arthritis. Here, new Aspercream arthritis. Huh. Full prescription strength. Reduces inflammation. Thank the gods.
Don't thank them too soon.
Kick pain in the Aspercream.
Nurse Mariam Sabo knows a moment this pure demands a lotion this pure. New Gold Bond Pure Moisture Lotion. 24-hour hydration. No parabens, dyes, or fragrances. Gold Bond. Champion your skin.
Style is about being inspired. At Spruce Hurricane, our style inspiration comes from the natural beauty of our surroundings. The reds and golds of autumn leaves, shining stars glistening in the night, turquoise skies that stretch to eternity. Our collection of merchandise is as diverse as the New England weather. Footwear and outerwear may be inspired by snowdrifts and ski slopes, or by pastures and open fields. Handcrafted jewelry and accessories, leather belts and handbags, sweaters and jeans or boots and jackets, all are combined with color, texture, and artistry to inspire you. Explore your style inspiration at Spruce Hurricane, where the wilderness blends with city sophistication in the heart of North Conway Village. And check us out on Facebook for your daily style inspiration.
We love our house. Been here for years.
Yeah, but there's an animal in the attic. At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
We save a lot.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
The story of White Mountain Oil and Propane began in 1941. Since then, it's been neighbor helping neighbor for generations of customers. When you call from Chicora, they won't ask how to spell it. They'll say, "We have someone there now. His name is Bob." They have the largest storage facility north of Concord, so you won't hear, "See you next week." You'll hear, "Be right over." They know this valley and they know what you need to enjoy it in year-round comfort. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you.
It is 8 o'clock on this Sunday morning. Hope you're enjoying your time here in the Mount Washington Valley. If you are visiting and if you are living here, I hope you're enjoying your time in the Mount Washington Valley as well. I know we are here at Outside TV. We have a lot of fun. We have so much fun, we can take a look around the White Mountains, presented by White Mountain Oil and Propane, serving this community for 3 generations. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you. There we go. There is a mountain behind those clouds. It's called Mount Washington, and right now in North Conway it is 20 degrees. And if you're wondering what Mount Washington looks like now from the inside, looking out, there is the observation deck on the Mount Washington Observatory. And let's take a look at what their page is saying. Right now they have a temperature, and they're pretty precise up there on the rock pile, of 5.8 degrees. And in the past 10 minutes, the wind whipped 72 miles per hour. So that means a wind chill of -25. Well, thank you once again to White Mountain Oil and Propane. And since we are talking about the weather, why don't we talk about the weather? Looks like today is sort of going to be the quiet day, the calm before the storm. We are looking at mostly sunny skies with a high near 34. Tomorrow when we wake up, it's going to be a day of rain showers, snow showers, and sleet. The good news is that little or no ice accumulation and snow is expected, and they're saying about a ½ inch of snow if we get that. High of around 48 degrees. That system leaves, and then we'll come on back for some high pressure on Tuesday. Sunshine, temperature around 33, and then Wednesday could be another event. Right now it's too far away to actually call, but it could be some accumulating snow here in the Mount Washington Valley, high of 29, and then Thursday some sunshine at 29 degrees. Well, let me tell you about a concert that's coming up at the Omni Mountain Washington Hotel. That's right up through Crawford Notch. It is an orchestra performance, and the Omni Mount Washington Resort is proud to present In the Mood for Christmas, featuring the world-famous Glenn Miller Orchestra. And this is taking place on December 7th at 7 o'clock in the legendary Mount Washington Hotel Grand Ballroom. They will host the legendary Big Band in a special holiday event. Enjoy a 3-course dinner and prepare to dance the night away as the Glenn Miller Orchestra takes to the stage to perform some of the greatest big band hits of all time. Relive the golden age of dance music with huge top-of-the-chart hits. As an extra added bonus, the famed orchestra may even include some special arrangements of your favorite holiday classics to truly get you in the mood for Christmas. More information, just dance on over to BrettonWoods.com. All right, cross-country skiers, you want to get in shape so you can just go like gangbusters through the woods and over the hills to the pub. Well, let me tell you about some cross-country warm-ups. You can start the season off right. Rejuvenate your Nordic technique with Great Glen Trails Ski School Director and Olympian Sue Weems with weekly cross-country clinics at Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center, Tuesdays starting December 7th. That's this Tuesday. Sue will help you improve your technical skiing ability through drills, demonstrations, and individual feedback in these small group sessions. Geared for intermediate to advanced skiers, these sessions will help you tune into your technique and achieve greater efficiency. Get ready to stride and glide into the season with confidence. 2 sessions are offered each day. There's a classic technique at 9, followed by skate technique at 10:30. Customize your program and focus on classic, skate, or both. You can log on to greatglentrails.com for more information. And also want to let you know, coming up on the show, well, we're going to have an interview with Claire Long. She's a naturalist. She's also a neighbor. And she's going to talk about how local wildlife is adapting for winter in the White Mountains. Also, more Watch and Win. Again, we are playing for that adult pass aboard the Mount Washington Snow Coach. And also, we will go via Zoom to the top of Mount Washington and check in with the Mount Washington Observatory. But we are going to take a short break now, and when we come back, Claire Long.
Inspired. At Spruce Hurricane, our style inspiration comes from the natural beauty of our surroundings. The reds and golds of autumn leaves, shining stars glistening in the night, turquoise skies that stretch to eternity. Our collection of merchandise is as diverse as the New England weather. Footwear and outerwear may be inspired by snowdrifts and ski slopes or by pastures and open fields. Handcrafted jewelry and accessories, leather belts and handbags, sweaters and jeans or boots and jackets, all are combined with color, texture, and artistry to inspire you. Explore your style inspiration at Spruce Hurricane, where the wilderness blends with city sophistication in the heart of North Conway Village. And check us out on Facebook for your daily style inspiration.
For over 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
Here we go. Miller in motion. Wait, is that a baby on the field?
It looks like it, Craig.
And the defensive linemen are playing peekaboo. I've never seen anything like that before.
Harris now appears to be burping the baby.
That's a great moment right there.
Ref going to the rule book here.
Well, wait a minute. Harris is off to the races.
We don't need any more trick plays.
Touchdown!
But we could all use more ways to save.
Are you kidding me?
That's got to be a long bus ride home for the defense.
Switch to Geico for more ways to save.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Wildfires have reached historic levels. As fires keep raging, the need to replant trees keeps growing. So Subaru is growing our commitment to protect the environment. In partnership with the National Forest Foundation, Subaru and our retailers are proud to help replant 1 million trees to help restore our forests. Subaru, more than a car company.
And a good Sunday morning to you right now around 8:13 here in North Conway on the East Coast in the White Mountains, New England, the Northeast. And you know, we have a lot of furry friends in the woods, in the forest. And you know who can communicate with them? She's an animal whisperer. She's a naturalist. Her name is Claire Long. And she's now going to tell us how local wildlife is adapting for winter here in the White Mountains.
Good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. Joining us in the studio is naturalist Claire Long.
Very natural feeling.
And so we are going to talk about
what's going on out there in winter.
The bunnies and, and all those creatures that have to get they have to get ready for winter.
Yeah.
Besides, like hiding in my house.
Yeah, or up in our attic there. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, so the animals here in the winter, they have like 4 choices. Plants, not so many choices of how to manage winter, but but for the animals, there's 4 choices. What do you think those 4 choices are there?
Leave.
Leave.
They could leave.
Yes.
They could burrow deep into the ground.
They
could find a warm place to live, like your attic or my basement. I don't know what the fourth one would be.
Yes, there are. So that you can either, should I stay or should I go?
Yeah.
The other one is stay.
That's right.
So you can stay. You can stay and hibernate or go into torpor. You can leave or you can die.
Wow.
Okay, that's really not a great option.
No.
So
I won't take number 4.
you won't take number 4. But yeah, so I have some pictures of some of the ways that the animals are managing winter. So they started this actually right after the summer solstice. They started preparing for some of these things. So we're going to talk about some of the bigger animals. The bigger animals can maintain their time out here in winter because, you know, the bigger you are, there's a little more girth to keep things warm. So like the moose, I think that's our first picture, Matthew. Yep. So actually what's happening is this is the best season for the moose because they can maintain this amazing body temperature. And actually when it gets over 50 degrees in temperature, then they start to pant because they have this huge coat that keeps them warm there. So then the next animal will go, if you want to talk about, everybody loves moose, so I figure we'll get the moose picture out of the way. Got the moose out of the way. And then we're going to go to the mouse. And what the mice do is they have this thing, and we have it too when we're young. It's called brown adipose tissue called BAT. And what it does is I know you're going to say something. But anyways, so what they do is they put it around their organs. And we have it, like, say, in the back of our necks, and you will still get it. As you age, your brown adipose tissue tends to disappear. But when you're a baby, have you noticed, like right around their cheeks and right around their chest and right around the lower part of their back, there's this tissue. It's called brown adipose tissue, and it keeps you warm.
I didn't know it had a name.
I did. It's so fun.
Yeah.
And it our body utilizes that to keep warm. So there's something called white adipose tissue called WAT, but that gives you energy, but the brown keeps you warm. So that's cool. So if you take a look,
amazing.
So one of the other things that the mice are doing is they're putting on, so there's that white energy, that's for energy storage, and then the brown fat, that's inside of a cell. And it puts all these little fat things in there. So
it's amazing.
It's amazing the fat that happens. So in the next picture, you'll see that there are mice that are huddling. That's another thing, that they're all getting together.
Look at them.
Yeah. Everybody's kind of like hanging out together. Some people, that would be a nightmare.
Yeah. If it's outdoors, it wouldn't bother me.
Yeah. But what's really neat is things like skunks and raccoons and things. When it gets cold enough and there's a den that they can go into, they don't like each other when they're out during the summer, but it's just kind of like, move over, I'm coming in.
Yeah.
And that you'll actually find some of these animals actually denning up together.
Yeah. Well, it makes total sense.
Yeah, to kind of keep them going. And then the next thing, let me see, what's the next picture? I'm trying to remember the next picture.
Oh,
this
the bears.
guy. Hyperphagia. We just went through that, didn't we, with Thanksgiving?
Yes, we
did. Hyper meaning elevated and phagia meaning eating. So hyperphagia. So 60,000 calories a day the black bear needs to eat.
Oh my gosh.
The equivalent of 250 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches a day.
To get ready. It is fascinating how they kind of time it and get their bodies ready in so many different ways, including the eating.
Yep, trying to do that. So, hence take down the bird feeders during the day or whatever. Or if you want your bird feeders. If you don't, if you want the bears to take your bird feeders, please leave it up. And then I think the next picture is where we start getting into, this is the bat. So these are true hibernators. This is a little brown bat, and it's actually hanging from kind of a little icy area in one of the caves.
Now,
when you mention true hibernators.
Yeah, when you mention about the true hibernators, it's one of those things, like bears are not true hibernators. And it's kind of one of those things that you're always taught as a little kid, that the bears go in and they hibernate.
Yeah, with the Disney thing, the bear with the feet up and the lamp and the book and the pipe.
Picnic basket.
Yeah.
But there's very few true hibernators in the entire world.
Other than the bat. Here we have the bat, and then we have the groundhog.
Yeah.
But here, the bears and many others will go into torpor, it's called. So they'll slow their body temperature, as well as their body activity down. So they'll just kind of slow it down. So their breathing, if we have like a pulse of 60, it would go down to say 4 or 5, just enough.
Wow.
To keep it going there. But they will wake up if it's warm enough and they need to go out and get a little snack or something, a little bit of a drink.
Remote,
yeah. Change the batteries in the remote because
right.
they went down. So a lot of animals will go into torpor. some of the birds that you'll see, you know, they put on extra feathers, but they'll also put themselves into torpor, like the chickadee will do is it'll lower its body temperature down until it gets to almost just above where they feel like they would start to freeze.
Where do they go? Where do birds go? I know that, you know, that little forest creatures go in, you know, find dens and stuff, but where do birds? I've never thought about where birds go.
There's some of them, they'll go deeper into the woods so they're protected, but for the most part, birds either, if they can't stand it, they'll migrate, they leave.
Right.
But the ones that stay here, they put on extra feathers, and then they'll do things like go into torpor, where they'll lower their body temperature, they'll lower their breathing rates, and with the chickadee, what it'll do is it will then shiver itself warm again. So it kind of gets cold, 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 and then
But are
gets
they
it up.
perched on a branch?
Yes. So you know
they're sitting there the whole time.
Pretty much. You know, they're
Wow.
looking at feeding. They're trying to feed because anything that stays here has to try to stay warm by eating. You know,
Yeah.
trying to keep its body up. But you know, what's really cool about birds is, you know, our hands when your hands are at rest, you'll see, you know, your hands. They're kind of like, you know, just a little bit. You know, they're not out flat, but they're like this. But with birds, when they're at rest, their toes are clenched.
That's how they sleep on telephone
Right,
wires.
right, exactly. So when they're asleep, they don't have to think about, I got to keep my feet, because it's a natural process, a natural thing that they just hold on.
Well, we
like
talked
that.
about it before. The ones that didn't hold on, they didn't survive. Darwin, you know.
You know, those fossils.
That's
those
right.
fossil things.
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah,
Jimmy
yeah.
did not have good hand strength. He didn't survive the winter. So.
I know. Look at him down there, yeah.
That's
So-
interesting. I guess I didn't really think about what birds do in the
Yes,
winter.
either they leave or when they stay, they'll put on, and it's fascinating because the feathers will create little sub-feathers. So instead of trying to put more feathers in, you know, inside the skin, they'll just add it to another
branch
feather.
off.
Right, right. And I have a picture of a blue jay that will show what it looks like. And when they're cold, they'll fluff themselves up, so they look like little bird balls. I think I have the blue
like
jays
Angry
coming
Birds.
up. I know.
The little birds from Angry Birds. There he
So
is.
there's the blue jay bird ball. You can see it's all fluffed its feathers up to try to stay warm.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, isn't that great? Cool. And then I think we do have next. I think is our bunny picture. I'm not so sure the snowshoe hare for you because you did request last time the bunny picture.
The bunny picture is absolutely.
There we are. So this is the snowshoe hare, and what the hares will do, as well as the next animal, which will be really quickly, is they will not turn white, but they lose their summer hair, the brown hair, and will replace it with. It looks like it's white, but it's actually hollow hair.
Oh, is it? Okay.
So there's no color
polar
to it.
bear,
Right,
yeah.
pretty much. Yeah, the same type of thing. And looking at this picture, you can see what it does is it starts from its feet up to its head, but its ears will also be white for camouflage.
Yeah.
So as it works its way on up. So some animals, the next one we'll show you, will go from the head down as white, but with the snowshoe hare, they go from the feet up.
So they're
turning
like you
white.
say, they're not changing color.
No.
They are just
They're losing
shedding.
hair and replacing it
Kind
with
of like
hollow hair.
my dog does.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
just the amount,
totally.
you know, why is my dog right now, you know, going into winter,
Yeah.
shedding like crazy.
Right,
You know,
right.
and you think
Useless
no,
hair.
you should be keeping it.
I know.
But you know, dogs in the summer,
Mhm.
you know, oftentimes, you know, put on a thicker coat to protect them from the heat.
Right.
And I mean, it's one of those things like
Yes, it is.
people will sometimes, you know, I have my golden, I'm going to shave him down the summer because he's hot. It's like, no, you're now
No.
exposing him.
Right.
You know, they're designed, they're built better than we are.
Right, and when the crimping hair, have you ever seen on your dog, sometimes,
Yeah.
especially during cold, the crimping is also a way to help maintain heat inside
I
the
didn't know that because
straight
I've often
hair.
wondered why that does that.
Yeah. So with the crimp, that's also, it's, you know, taking up same amount of space, but allowing more air for the warmth to be trapped within that thing. Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I just thought it was a
don't
fashion
shave
thing.
Your
you know,
dog.
that-
Don't shave
yeah.
your dog.
No, I mean it's one of those things that
Yeah.
as much as I don't want that hair.
Yes. Yeah.
It is. It's important. And you know, think about any of these creatures. What if you did that if you plucked feathers from a bird or anything like that?
Right,
You know,
right.
they're not.
Or getting them wet. You don't want to do that either. So, you know, when the snow comes, that's great because things like the mice and things can get down under the pack and not get wet. But like the rain that we just had or something, that's not great for
Yeah.
these animals because unless, you know, water animals, they're used to it, like loons and some of these other birds. that
Right, they
have-
can deal with it.
Right.
Yeah, it's amazing the mice and just different creatures that, you know, you get a foot of snow, they're like, we're golden.
Yeah, they're like, woohoo, yippee,
Yeah.
because it never gets below 32 underneath the snowpack.
Right.
So it's really kind of fun. Yeah. We'll talk about snowpack some other time. That's really kind of fun. But the next one, this one is cool. This is the short-tailed weasel, the one coming up. And that's all right. It's coming.
There he is. Oh, isn't he cute?
Little guy. Very vicious. Jumps on the back and bite. It's only about that big, that animal there.
Yeah.
And you can kind of see there's a little black tip on the tail there. But when you go to the next picture, this is what it looks like in the winter. There it is.
Wow.
So
you would not think it's the same creature.
You wouldn't. Just the way you're losing the hair and camouflaging there. So here's the question, though. Why does it have that black tip on the tail?
Kind of like when you're riding a bike and you put the signal flag on the back of your bike. Is it something like that?
Okay, that could be it. Yeah, that's a good thought. And that's what it is. So if you knew that your predator could see you moving along the snowpack, would you want to attract it to your head or would you want to attract it to your tail?
Oh, interesting.
So things like great horned owls and things, they'll come swoop down and try to get it. And they're going for the black because they see the movement of the black rather than the head. And then there was, when I was working up at the AMC, there was an ermine. It's also known as an ermine or an ermine or a short-tailed weasel, and it did not have the tip of its tail.
Wow.
It worked. Cool. Great. It worked.
It was hoping to get it back. That's, it's amazing. I think about all that stuff, and we've talked about that with animals or whatever. It's like, why does a Bernese Mountain Dog have the two, brown spots, which are kind of like fake eyes, and how they've evolved over thousands and thousands of years to have this spot. And it's amazing.
Yes,
and
it works. Right,
yeah, it works.
Yeah, they don't put energy into it if it doesn't work. But yeah, but things like zebras, not like we have the White Mountain zebra, but the whole thing, you would think that black and white, but it's all disruptive.
Yeah,
it's like it's trying to confuse.
And which is fascinating to think about that. It's you look at a psychedelic picture or whatever, and you can't focus on it. I mean, that's exactly what the zebras are doing. They're
right.
And if they move a little, then you're like, I don't know.
And we have moths up here that are brown, and then when they're frightened or when they feel threatened, they'll whip up their upper wings, and they have eye spots on the bottom, and it's kind of like, whoop, and everybody,
I'm not going to go after you.
I know.
And I'm sure that other animals, it's like, well, like you say, those eye spots, and they're big. So that means that they're attached to a big creature.
Yes.
So there is your fear. It's amazing.
Right, right. Yeah, how they've adapted. I'm trying to think of the next picture there, what we have there. Oh, this is cool. We can start talking about what's going on with the
aquatic,
pond. Yeah, the aquatic. So this is a painted turtle. And what turtles will do is they will burrow down in the mud. When the ponds start to, like what's happening now, when you go by some of the ponds, you'll see there's just that skim of ice going on there. So what that's doing is that's changing the whole environment underneath the pond. So there's less oxygen. So what they're doing is they're going down into the mud, slowing down their metabolism, and they'll have their mouth open because they breathe through the skin in their mouth there. And then what the turtles will do is, as long as they're not moved, they can lower the body temperature as well as the blood shunts the water outside the cells, shunt the water outside of it. So the cells won't freeze and break as long as you don't move it. So it's just like this little frozen little thing. And there's the next picture shows this frozen little turtle. And if you don't, so it can exist under water in that state as long as you don't move it. Because once you do it, then you start sloshing that frozen water around, and it will start disrupting the cells. But it'll just hang out there, and it'll go anaerobic, meaning it doesn't need oxygen after all the water, the oxygen at the bottom of the pond is gone. And it will start to, when we run too much or when we exercise too much and our joints ache, if we haven't had any kind of water or anything, the turtles will deal with that by taking some of the calcium from their shell, because as they're not breathing, it's getting into their joints. So they'll take calcium from the shell to help them be able to manage that acid that's building up in their body.
Well, Claire, I wish that we could.
I know.
We
got so many more. Oh my God, we gotta go. Oh my God, look at the time.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But it's so cool, and living in this area, we have all these creatures around us. So, so these are our neighbors.
Right.
So it's kind of one of those things like you hate to be like, oh, I don't want mice in my house. They're just trying to survive,
right?
But they don't have to survive in my kitchen drawer. You know that.
Right.
You know, if you want the basement, go over here. But if
Yeah.
you're getting into my utensils, it's a totally different thing.
Yes.
But it is. There are neighbors.
It's all part of the, and it's all part of the cycle. Again, remember last time we were talking about the cycle. It's all like, if you want the birds, or if you want to see some of these animals, you want to see the fox, you want to see these things, they have to have something to keep them alive.
Right.
And something to eat, somewhere to live, somewhere. So we got to make room for.
Right. Well, you mentioned that before about lawns and leaves.
Yes.
So I didn't rake up the leaves in my lawn this year,
Nice.
but we went over it with the lawnmower, so we mulched it up.
Yes,
So
awesome.
we have this, our whole front lawn is brown now
Yeah.
because it's just all, but by spring it'll all be gone.
It's all gonna be, yeah.
And then I didn't have to rake it, but it was you. We were talking about that. Plus we spread all of our milkweed seeds.
Awesome.
And everything else. So
Awesome.
hopefully
I did too.
We're
Yes.
going to create kind of a little milkweed garden. At
Yes.
the bottom of our
Yeah, that's great because the monarchs have started migrating a long
Oh,
time ago,
absolutely.
but we can talk to them. But what I wanted to show a really cool book. This is Autumn by Peter Marchand, and it talks about what the animals are doing to get ready for winter. So some of the things that we've been talking about, he
Cool.
talks about in there. It's really kind of interesting. So great book.
Awesome.
Great book.
Well, Claire, thanks for coming by.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And we're gonna give away a pair of Boggs boots here in a minute. Which
Nice.
is really how we as humans adapt
Yes.
to the winter by putting on our Boggs boots. So Claire, I'm sure we'll see you again soon.
I hope so. Great
And,
to see you, and glad to see that you're out and adapting to the environment.
There we go.
Yes.
There we go. And we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Welcome to Woodstock Inn Brewery, an 11-time Best of New Hampshire winner. It's no wonder so many people come to play and plan to stay. Enjoy the cozy yet adventurous menu of our top-rated restaurant set inside an authentic 1890s train station, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner with indoor and seasonal outdoor dining options, a garden patio, the Dam Bar made from real beaver felled logs, live music, entertainment, and more. Brewery tours are offered daily. Sample our classics like Pig's Ear Brown Ale, 4,000 Footer IPA, and Red Rack Ale. Or try our newest beers like Moody Brew or Mosaic Papaya Pale Ale, most of which are available for purchase in our gift shop or on tap. With 40 unique rooms and suites and a location central to many of the area's favorite family-friendly attractions, the Woodstock Inn Brewery is the perfect base camp for weddings, events, and your family's next White Mountains adventure. Visit WoodstockinnNH.com. Woodstock Inn Brewery, powered by New Hampshire.
Stealth mode?
Yeah.
Shh.
Don't PTA meetings end at 9?
Oh, got lost.
Wait.
The Lexus RX, built for modern families.
Seven-night adventures from $3.99. Book yours today. Come seek the Royal Caribbean.
End your day in the White Mountains at the Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson. The Shovel Handle serves upscale American pub food in the incredible atmosphere of a restored 1842 post and beam barn. The food is great. Appetizers like loaded nachos, entrees like cedar plank roasted salmon, Maine blueberry and maple barbecue ribs, and Bourbon Street marinated sirloin tips, plus salads, sandwiches, pasta, and more. It's all served by a friendly and accommodating staff. Dine with views of Black Mountain, or relax at the bar with friends as live music plays in the background. The Shovel Handle Pub is one of New England's premier wedding venues. Located on site, Whitney's Inn offers overnight accommodations featuring 27 guest rooms, suites, and cottages, an outdoor heated pool and stocked trout pond. Alpine skiing and cross-country skiing are just outside the door, with hiking, golf, waterfalls, and summer attractions minutes away. Whitney's Inn and the Shovel Handle Pub, Jackson, New Hampshire.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Feast your eyes on the Sicilian Sauté at Delaney's. Locally sourced Italian sausage and shrimp, sautéed with local mushrooms, fire-roasted artichokes, and tomatoes. tossed with their 5-cheese tortellini and a tomato vodka cream sauce, served on a bed of fresh baby spinach. Menu at Delaney's.com. Head to J-Town Deli for these hearty lunch options. Chicken spinach curry veggie soup, Tuscan herb chicken sandwich with fresh tomatoes and melted provolone cheese. Quiche with bacon, roasted red peppers, grilled asparagus, and cheddar provolone cheeses. And lemon meringue, traditional whoopie pie, and an Oreo ball, all made with love. Full menu at jtowndeli.com. Find this delicious offering at the Christmas Farm Inn. Seared scallops with ginger pea and cilantro gremolata, served with roasted candied sweet potatoes. Goes well with wine, a martini, or a specialty cocktail, or a bourbon or whiskey from their pub's extensive selection. Menu at ChristmasFarmInn.com. Spend an evening at Max's at Snow Village Inn for fresh Maine Coast oysters, rack of lamb, or catch of the day. Pair it with a specialty cocktail or a selection from their upscale affordable wine list. Or go for the mouth-watering burger and a local beer. Full menu at SnowVillageInn.com.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit TheValleyOriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
The way it was is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
And welcome back. Let's just go to the top of Mount Washington and the Mount Washington Observatory, where we will find observer Stephen Durham. Good morning, Stephen. What a difference a day makes, huh?
Yeah, 24-hour difference. We had a high pressure yesterday, and now it's just a weak disturbance, so not a significant storm system, but it's enough to kind of make us excited up here, make us want to be looking out the windows. What we can see out the windows.
You understood. You have some 70-mile-an-hour gusts, and 'tis the de-icing season. So what are you looking out for the next 48 hours or so?
Yeah, looking at the next 48 hours. First, go to the deck cam. So we are riving up a little bit outside. Temperatures are down in the single digits up here at the summit to start our day off. And then looking at completely at our on-road vertical profile, 5.8 currently outside here at the summit. As you head further down, temperatures in the mid to low 20s to start the morning off. Looking at wind speeds currently ranging right around 45 up to 70 miles per hour. It looks like we've had a couple of gusts up to just over 70 miles per hour. 10-minute wind gusts, 72 miles per hour. Our 24-hour high gust is 73 miles per hour. And over the last 24 hours, we have picked up 2 new inches of snow. It's a very fluffy snow. I went out last night. As we had a couple of snow showers moving through, you could see the nice perfect structures of the snowflakes, the dendritic form of the snowflakes, very nice and unique and not too bad. Those winds though, making it feel like it is 25 below this morning. We did have a wind chill advisory expire this morning, but very cold out there. For anybody that possibly out there, hopefully they are properly prepared because definitely not great conditions. Looking at our next 24 hours, there we go. For the valley, at least starting off, temperatures will be in the lower 30s and will fall back towards the 20s later on tonight. And we see the chance for some light snow. But that light snow will eventually change to rain showers by tomorrow morning. Its temperatures will be warming up. Even up here at the summit, it's not falling back towards the single digits later on today. We'll get into the teens later this afternoon and rising to the 20s by tomorrow, and possibly approaching freezing by tomorrow afternoon before a cold front will move through. But can expect rain showers for your day tomorrow down in the valley. Temperatures getting back into the 40s. And then tomorrow night, cold front comes through. We'll see some more rain showers. Temperatures will fall back down into the 20s by tomorrow night and into Tuesday morning. But looking at our higher summit forecast, we have quite a bit of weather ahead for us up here at the summit. Winds will decrease a little bit tonight, but by tomorrow morning, we'll be gusting back up to 100 miles per hour with this storm system moving up into Canada. We'll be on the warm side of things. Temperatures will be rising through the day into tomorrow morning. We'll potentially be seeing wind gusts up to 105, 110 miles per hour. Wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit higher wind gusts as well by tomorrow night as that cold front moves through. So definitely going to be some exciting weather over the next 24 to 36 hours up here, as we'll see a rapid warm up to a rapid freeze up into Tuesday. Kind of New England style, wait 5 minutes, the weather will change.
Well, it looks like a little bit of something for everyone. And speaking of the weather, the observatory has tremendous outreach opportunities to teach the weather. So what do you have going on this week?
Yep, so this Tuesday we have our Home of the World's Worst Weather Live, and that'll be 11:15 on Tuesday. Anybody can register still, and it is all for free. And then it'll be myself talking about winter precipitation. We have a registration link. Anybody can sign up here. There is a worksheet and a activity, Snowflake Bentley activity, as we talked about yesterday, and a very unique activity. You learn a little bit about all the snowflakes, and it's a great time. And then next week we'll have Jackie talking about ice. And you keep scrolling down, you can see all of our other programs dating all the way back to October, all free right here at the mountwashington.org/classroom.
Excellent. Well, looks like a lot of good programs going on. Stephen, once again, thank you very much, and enjoy what Mother Nature has in store for all of us. Tomorrow's going to be an interesting day.
Yep, I appreciate it. Hope everybody has a great day and enjoy plenty of football for your Sunday as well.
Absolutely, and of course, Monday night as well.
Yes.
Okay, be well. Thanks again for your time, Stephen.
Have a good one.
All right, there you go. And we say thank you once again to Stephen Durham on top of Mount Washington. And you can donate, become a member, mountwashington.org. Come on, we all use the information on their website and on the radio and here on television. So support them. I'm a member, and you can be one too. All right, coming up, Joseph Spaghetti Shed on the show. Scheduled to be here in studio is the owner, Beth Carter-Dolan. Also, we'll be doing another Watch and Win, and we are doing a qualifier for a adult pass, one pass, to the Mount Washington Snow Coach. But here is something exciting I'd like to tell you about. I got to tell you, I have known Sue Weems for a long time. She's the ski school director up at Great Glen. She's also an Olympian, I believe 1970s, and she is doing a book signing. Great Glen Trails will be hosting a book signing on the 11th of December for Trail to Gold, the journey of 53 women skiers. It's a collaborative project of women who skied cross-country in the Olympics for the U.S., including Sue. This book chronicles the incredible strength and fortitude of these amazing athletes leading up to and culminating with the women's gold in the 2018 Winter Games. So you can go up to Great Glen Trails, have the book signed by Sue, and also, just so you know, Sue is scheduled to be the guest here in studio that morning. Let me tell you a little bit about a Discover Health Christmas package. You can get all of your healthy holiday shopping done in one place at North Conway's Discover Health Functional Medical Center's online gift shop. They've handpicked a selection of items so that your friends and loved ones can take control of their health and transform their lives. You can choose from books written by Dr. Trish Murray, DO, online courses, an infrared solo sauna package, exercise equipment, and a Discover Health Movement membership. Can't decide? Give a gift certificate and let them choose. Head over to discoverhealthfmc.com or head over to the release on their Facebook page. Cool. Okay. All right. So now let's just get to another Watch and Win. It's a qualifier, and it's for a pass for one adult aboard the Mount Washington Snow Coach, where you can take a guided tour to Treeline and experience the magic of Mount Washington in winter. Ooh, ah, that can be you. Aboard the Snow Coach, Hold on. All right, here we go. Mr. Matthews, watch and win. All right. Identify the New England set movie based off this quote. And if that girl's only hope is you, well, I pray for her because she's gone, baby. Gone. Ooh. Oh, I see what you did there, Matthew. That's very clever. Oh, that's good.
I try to make it easy.
Oh, I see what you did there. Basically, what movie is that quote from? It's right here. Took place in New England, not too far from here, because nothing's too far from New England if you're in New England. Except if you want to go east-west, then you can't get there. 603-356-6619. What movie is that quote from? You can do it. Come on. No, it's a red light. There we go. Good morning, and your answer is, please?
That would be Boston.
I'm looking for the name of the movie.
Oh, Gone Baby Gone.
There you go. All right, and who are you?
This is Patrick.
Patrick, where are you calling us from?
I'm in Bartlett.
All right, Patrick. Well, thank you very much. Congratulations. You are now in the running for that pass up Mount Washington aboard the Snow Coach. Don't go away, Patrick. I have to get some more information from you. And when we come back, oh boy, this is going to be fun. More fun stuff.
Overlanders and crawlers, clubs and individualists, newbies and not so newbies. We can all agree on one thing. The tougher the tire, the easier the escape.
Introducing Outside Plus, your home for exploration. From the backyard to the backcountry. Workouts, meal plans, curated content, all from the brands you know and trust. Join today.
Welcome to Barley and Salt Tap House and Kitchen, a contemporary eatery with 30 ever-changing craft beers, full bar, and a street food menu with international variety. Looking for the latest craft brew? This is the place. Seasonal shared plates, craft cocktails, killer playlists, right here. Our high-energy industrial atmosphere accommodates large parties indoors and out. Barley and Salt delivers the perfect pour in an atmosphere unique to Mount Washington Valley. Barley and Salt. Savor the hops, relish the flavor.
Caribbean.
It's not chestnuts roasting that bring the family together, it's you. And even though you can't make them exactly like Grandma's, you can still make it a night to remember. Save on this new LG kitchen package from the Home Depot.
Buttercup, baby.
Up would be the operative word there, pal.
Yeah. All right, have a good day.
If you ride, you get it.
Oh, wow, we're really backed up.
Geico Motorcycle. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more. North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Ready for fun? Watch Explore the White Mountains, where we count down the best in adventure, dining, shopping, lodging, and mountain living. Plan your day with local weather, outdoor conditions, expert tips, resort news, events, and inside looks at the best experiences. Explore the White Mountains, airing daily here on White Mountains TV and online at whitemountains.tv.
Welcome back. It's now about 12 minutes before 9 o'clock on a Sunday morning. Right now it's 19 degrees in North Conway Village, and sort of a quiet weather today as we await our next storm system to arrive on Monday, and that will bring mostly rain and some gusty winds. Colder air will follow behind that storm and put in place a good air mass for some accumulating snow if we can get the right storm track. The next storm to watch will arrive midweek, and at this time it does look like it will bring some snowfall to the area. I'm afraid can't be a little bit more specific than that right now, but let's see what we'll be talking about in the next 24 hours. Well, today we are looking at mostly sunny with a high near 34. Then tonight's going to dip down to around 24 degrees with a 30% chance of snow showers. Basically tomorrow it's just going to be a bit messy. Rain, snow, sleet, maybe some freezing rain. And we're looking at little or no ice accumulation and maybe a half inch. And temperatures high of around 48 degrees. Monday night, looking at a low of around 26, and then things start to dry out a bit for Tuesday with a mostly sunny day with a high near 33. Tuesday night dropping down to around 17, then Wednesday a 50-50 shot of some snow, mostly cloudy with a high near 29, and then Thursday mostly cloudy with a high near 28. So there you go. Summit forecast, this is for peaks 4,000 feet and higher, courtesy of the Mount Washington Observatory, and basically in and out of the clouds. Okay, not a problem. In the clouds, out of the clouds, the wind's whipping, the wind isn't whipping. You can see the ocean, you can see your hand. There you go. So today looking at a wide range of wind speeds, anywhere from 30 to 65. High of around 11 right now at 6,288 feet. It is 6.1 degrees. The wind speed is 59 miles per hour, and the wind chill is minus 24. So there you have it from the Mount Washington Observatory. Well, a few things to tell you about. It is the holidays, Christmas soon upon us, and so let me tell you about the Spruce Hurricane Christmas deal. From now until Christmas Eve, Spruce Hurricane in North Conway's got a deal for you. When you purchase a $200 gift card, they'll add an extra $50 just because. Mind you, this offer cannot be redeemed until after Christmas, and this is the only time of year they do this. So get your loved ones the gift of Spruce Hurricane. More information is over at their Facebook and Instagram pages. So there you go, before Christmas Eve. Okay, all right, let me tell you a little bit about an update from Joseph's Spaghetti Shed in Glen. Don't worry, folks, they are not closing. They are just going in a different direction. They'll continue serving their full menu for takeout and provide a selection of sauces and soups and single-serve freezer items. They are setting up their website to make it easy to order ahead for family meals for those times when you have a crowd to feed. And also do bear with them as they figure out how to set up the PayPal paying system. They're excited to be growing in a different direction and hope to continue to serve for years to come. You can find out more at josephsspaghettished.com, and also you can check out their Facebook pages, and also owner Beth Carter Dolan is scheduled to be with us a little bit later on this morning. Well, let's see. Next weekend here on the show, Olympian Sue Weems will talk about a new book she's part of, and that book is called Trail to Gold, The Journey of 53 Women Skiers. Also, Jack Steffen from Gorham Bike and Ski with a gear guide to get you ready for the ski season. And of course, it wouldn't be Christmas without the Christmas Loft, and owner Greg Vanderveer shares the latest holiday decorating and gift giving ideas. So there you go, lots of fun. Do it again, and I'll be with you next Saturday as well. It's just the way things are going right now. It's a lot of fun. So thanks for being here. Watch and win time. We are taking a qualifier for a pass for one adult aboard the Mount Washington Snow Coach. You can take a guided tour to Treeline and experience the magic of Mount Washington in winter. All right, here we go. Hello, Christy. She's gone. All right. Mr. Matthew, watch and win. Oh, wow. Here we go. We're all seeing the question for the first time. Tomorrow is a Patriots game day. Who they playing? Who the Patriots play? I don't know that anybody knows who they are playing tomorrow.
we get someone, and we'll take it.
Okay, who are the Patriots playing tomorrow in the game of football?
Crack yourself up, man. I love it.
Hang on. Hold it. Is it the Yankees?
The Bruins.
They're playing the Yankees. I hate those Yankees, especially in the winter. Good morning. What's your answer, please?
Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo Bills, of course. And who are you?
Michael.
Michael from where?
From Moultonboro.
Michael from Moultonboro. Hey, Michael from Moultonboro. Who are you going to be rooting for?
Of course, the Patriots.
All right, it was a trick question. All right, there you go. Tomorrow at 8:15, Michael from Moultonboro. Don't go away. And when we come back, it says here, ski conditions.
Okay.
It's Christy. We're here at the Mount Washington Auto Road, and we're going to the top of that mountain today. But in order to do that in the winter time, it's a little bit different than the summer. We're going to be taking one of these bad boys, the Snow Coach. This one-of-a-kind winter sightseeing tour begins at the Mount Washington Auto Road Base Lodge. Climb aboard the 8-passenger Snow Coach and get ready for an amazing trip to the subarctic world at Treeline.
We're always talking about how tough Mount Washington is, and usually that toughness is, it's mostly a winter. It's tough in the summertime too, it can be, but you know, in winter especially, it's the Arctic environment, and we go up, we kind of just touch on that, but also in the wintertime, you get to feel and experience and get out in. We usually spend 10 or 15 minutes at the most at what we call the top of the tour, up at that upper elevation area, where you get to really experience the wind, the cold temperatures, the intensity. You might be in freezing fog or blowing snow, and you really get to place yourself in that environment where, unless you're hiking, unless you have other means to get up on the mountain, it's a good way to just go up and see what that's like and experience that environment. So we're just coming up to the 3-mile mark, and we go up about 4.2 miles, almost 4.3 miles, and we're in a completely different forest from where we started out. We're really into more of a montane or a mountain forest or a boreal forest, and we're into more of a spruce, fir, birch forest. And this is where we make that turn around what's called the Horn. We go past the 4-mile post here, and coming up very quickly will be the 4,000-foot elevation post as well. Today we have fairly warm conditions. It's almost spring-like conditions, which I wouldn't typically expect at this time of year, but kind of spring-like conditions lower down. And as we went up on the mountain, we actually did go into a fog, and it was a freezing fog that was resulting in some very beautiful icing on the rocks and on the trees, the rime ice or feather ice. Very pretty today. And we had some wind. It wasn't too adverse, so the temperature was about 10 degrees or 15 degrees colder than where we started out at the lower elevation. The wind was around gusting up to about 15 or 20. So the wind chill brought the temperature feeling of right around 0.
It's windy. It's not freezing, surprisingly. And everything is covered in ice. It's beautiful, actually. The trees almost look like coral reef. And the trees are all kind of going in one direction, the direction where the wind is pushing. And it's really, really beautiful. It's a winter wonderland up here.
When the weather does get interesting, where it starts to get cold and it gets a little gnarly, is a sense of enthusiasm and excitement. There is an adventure aspect to it. Some people stay in the van, they don't want to get out, but I've also seen more often some real excitement, exhilaration, where people get out, it's windy, and they get so excited. So that's what I look for, is to try to build a little enthusiasm, excitement. If you can't see something because it's cloudy, look at this weather, look at this icing, look at the wind, and take it in. So.
After the trip down the mountain, you'll find even more to do. The Mount Washington Auto Road's sister company, Great Glen Trails, specializes in winter fun with cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, and fat biking on a 45-kilometer trail network leaving right from the base lodge. Spend some time on the tubing hill or just relax with a warm meal at the Glen View Cafe. That was so much fun, and if you're interested in going in your own snow coach ride up the Mount Washington Auto Road, make sure you check them out, located in Pinkham Notch. In the meantime, continue watching Explore the White Mountains.
Introducing Outside Plus, your home for exploration. From adventure to practice, training plans to race day events, from the backyard to the backcountry, workouts, meal plans, curated content, all from the brands you know and trust. Outside Plus, where knowledge meets inspiration.
Enjoy majestic views from the dining room, screen porch, or cozy pub of Max's Pub at the Snow Village Inn. Feast on Maine Coast oysters, braised boneless short ribs, and craft cocktails, served by attentive staff. Max's Pub, Snow Village Inn, Eaton.
This is the planning effect. This is how it feels to know you have a wealth plan that covers everything that's important to you. This is what it's like to have a dedicated Fidelity advisor looking at your full financial picture, making sure you have the right balance of risk and reward, and helping you plan for future generations. This is the planning effect from Fidelity.
For over 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
On today's program, we are playing Watch and Win. It's fun, it's interactive, it's all of those things, and you, that's right, you can win great prizes, but there are rules we have to follow. 1 win per household per 30 days, please. No Hagen prizes. When we qualify people for prize drawings, you can qualify once per drawing per household unless otherwise specified. You cannot win more than 1 prize from the same prize sponsor in a year. For example, if you win a gift certificate to a restaurant, you can't win another one from that same restaurant for the next 12 months. You gotta learn to spread the love, man. To win, your answer must match our answer. We try our best, though sometimes we make mistakes. The show director, or the Supreme Chancellor, as I like to call them, is the judge, and their rule is final. Prizes are non-exchangeable or redeemable for cash, and White Mountains TV is not liable for unredeemable prizes. That is all of them. Now get ready to play, because our next Watch and Win contest, showdown, whatever, is right around the corner, and you're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned right here on White Mountains Today.
Well, good morning, and with us here is Joseph's Spaghetti Shed owner, Beth Carta-Dolan. Good morning, Beth. Thanks for stopping by this morning.
Good morning.
Always nice to see you here.
Thanks for having me.
Pleasure, and of course, your restaurant in Glen. You're sort of known for your dine to donate.
Mm-hmm.
And how are tis the season,
right?
And how are things going with that?
Well, when COVID hit, we stopped our indoor dining.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole way we did our dine to donates on our Monday nights, we couldn't do it. So we haven't really been able to do. Since we shut that down, we haven't really been able to do our dine to donates, but I'm starting to think of ideas. We've decided we are not going to continue our indoor dining. I just sold all my chairs. I'm selling my small wares, my dishes. I'm going to be continuing with my full menu as takeout, curbside takeout, and I'm increasing my freezer options. Soon we'll have my freezers up and full, and we'll be welcoming people in to take a look at what we've got, to pick what they want. We're going to be expanding that. So we're kind of going a different direction. But I've always wanted to do things to give back to the community. We're very, very lucky that we live in such a generous community.
Yes.
One thing that I have been able to continue through COVID is this time of year I do what we call silver bells.
Yes, silver bells.
And what we do is it's very casual. I just reach out, I put it out on Facebook, shared it on Facebook if people wanted to make monetary donations. We work with the nursing homes and we go out and buy a gift for each resident in the nursing homes. And that has had to alter a little bit with COVID. We've had to do it a little bit differently. But people are just so generous. And we go out, we do the shopping. I dropped off gifts today on my way here at the Merriman House. After this, we're going down to Mineral Springs to drop off the gifts there. And then we will be dropping off an activity basket full of games and crafts and movies and puzzles for the new adult day center in Conway. And people were so generous, we have a little bit left over, so we're going to write a check, monetary donation to the Gibson Center.
And are you still accepting donations?
We can definitely accept donations. The shopping is done. But what we do is we just hold it till next year. And it gives us a little nest egg to get started next year. But if folks are strapped right now, don't worry. We will be doing it again next year, and they can donate next year.
So you, of course, you're open for takeout.
Yeah, we're open.
So that's another. People can come in for takeout, and they can still donate.
Yeah, we actually did have a little cash donation box, but people are more than welcome to leave something or to write a check. That's fine. My schedule is going to be a little bit different over the course of the next month. I am open Thursday through Monday.
Right.
This Monday I'll be closed. I have a private party booked. I will be open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and after business on the 11th, we will be closed until December 26th.
A little bit of R&R,
A little bit of downtime. Everybody needs to be with family, get their Christmas shopping done.
Sure.
And we'll be open back up the 26th. We will be open every night of Christmas vacation week.
Nice.
So,
it looks like it's going to be a very good Christmas vacation weekend. Also, the way it falls, it's going to be a long one.
Yeah. So we'll be open the 26th, and we'll be open every night of that week. We're doing our curbside takeout. Folks can go online to my website and see the menu. They call in their order. We assign them a parking spot, and then when everything is ready, we run it out to their car. Nice. I am working on getting PayPal onto my website.
Yes.
Not for the everyday, I'm going to order this, and this, and I'm going to pick it up for dinner tonight in the sense of single meals. It's going to be more for my family, order ahead family meals.
Right.
Full pans of lasagna, full pans of chicken broccoli Alfredo penne, a dozen meatballs, desserts, that people can order their family meal, bread, salad, everything ahead of time, and they'll be able to pay right online. Yeah. I'm working on getting PayPal set up with that. I am not technologically savvy, so it's taking me a little longer to get it done than I hoped, but it will eventually be in place, and we will be getting that out there on our Facebook page. We're really trying to step up our social media presence, and just trying to let people know what we're doing, and more photographs and more information. And people can always call the restaurant, 383-6680. We're open Thursday through Monday from 4:30 till 8. Some nights now we're closing a little early because when it dies, and there's no sense in people hanging out.
Sure.
Hang out. So
that's the way it is.
Or even better, people can email me, josephsspaghettished@gmail.com.
Right.
And we will be setting up some new emails associated with the website those will be info@josephspaghettished.com, my name, Beth@josephspaghettished.com, orders@josephspaghettished.com. So I'm moving in the direction I need to move.
Did you ever think when you started in the restaurant business that one day you'd become your own production company?
No, I did not. I didn't. 37 years ago. It's been 37 years that we've been in business. You know.
Oh, good for you.
Yep. So yeah, a lot of changes. I have some really wonderful customers, long-time customers, that are really disappointed that I'm not going back to the indoor dining. But it's time for a change. It's time to go a different direction. They understand, but there's a lot of things that are driving that for me. We're all really always working on staffing, and that's something that definitely plays into the choices that we're all making. But I feel it seems everybody's coming back from that, and doing okay. It seems busy in the valley.
Yep. Good. That is good to see.
And I just hope everybody has a safe and happy holiday season, and we're looking forward to ski season.
Yes, we are. Well, Beth, thank you once again for stopping by. And don't forget Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, and when you go in to pick up your meal, make a donation to Silverline. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Over 75 years ago, the Saunders family started White Mountain Oil and Propane to serve this community. White Mountain Oil and Propane was there to deliver range oil, install modern oil heating systems, and introduce new leading-edge appliances. Today, White Mountain Oil and Propane is still run by the Saunders family, and it's the area's premier energy retailer, delivering premium fuel products across northern New Hampshire and western Maine. 3 generations, that's dependability. That's White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Beautiful day in Baltimore, where most people will probably know that Geico could save them money on car insurance, right? You see, the thing is, Geico, well, could help them save on boat insurance too. Oi! Okay, I'm ready to come in now. Hello?
I'm trying my best.
Seriously, I'm serious. Request to come ashore.
Geico, saving people money on more than just car insurance.
Had enough? No, arthritis. Here, new Aspercream arthritis.
Huh. Full prescription strength. Reduces inflammation. Thank the gods.
Don't thank them too soon.
Kick pain in the Aspercream.
Enjoy majestic views from the dining room, screen porch, or cozy pub of Max's Pub at the Snow Village Inn. Feast on Maine Coast oysters, braised boneless short ribs, and craft cocktails, served by attentive staff. Max's Pub, Snow Village Inn, Eaton.
Welcome to Barley and Salt Tap House and Kitchen, a contemporary eatery with 30 ever-changing craft beers, full bar, and a street food menu with international variety. Looking for the latest craft brew? This is the place. Seasonal shared plates, craft cocktails, killer playlists, right here. Our high-energy industrial atmosphere accommodates large parties indoors and out. Barley and Salt delivers the perfect pour in an atmosphere unique to Mount Washington Valley. Barley and Salt. Savor the hops, relish the flavor.
Walk to ski trails at award-winning Attitash Mountain Village in New Hampshire's White Mountains. Sparkling clean, spacious suites are perfect for families and couples. Rooms feature private kitchens and access to on-site amenities like outdoor hot tubs, indoor swimming pool, cross-country ski and snowshoe trails, and sleigh rides. Book your winter getaway. Go to amv.vacations.
It is now 23 degrees in North Conway Village. If you're thinking of making some early season turns, well, let's now do a ski report. And the ski report is brought to us by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area, voted best grooming and scenery in the East by Ski Magazine this winter. Get out of the house and into the woods. You can plan ahead at BrettonWoods.com. It's just 35 minutes from North Conway. Well, let's see, alpine conditions. Let's start with Bretton Woods, and they are reporting 9 trails open, 4 lifts, machine groomed surfaces. They have trails like Bend, Big Bend, Bigger Bend, Outer Bounds, Rosebrook Meadow, and Rangeview. And for those of you who like to skin up, you can skin up or hike Monday through Friday with the purchase of an uphill skinning ticket, and the route is the right side of Rangeview. And for all you race fanatics, they have a new program replacing Fireball and Saloon Series is the new TGIF race series. It's going to be Friday daytime races for all abilities, ages 10 and up. All right, let's head on over now to Cranmore. And Cranmore, they're doing just fine. Picked up about an inch in the past 72 or so hours. 6 trails open, 2 lifts. They are reporting machine groom conditions as well. They added top to bottom today with Easy Street down the back, South Quad and Ski Mobile Express Quad. They are running today from 9 to 4. And next weekend, they are hoping to have Schneider Pitch, Artist Falls, and Jimmy's Run open. And just a reminder that Cranmore will be closed during the week and reopening again next weekend. And just so you know, today the tubing park is open from 10 to 4 at Cranmore. King Pine will be opening on December 17th, and when they do, they will have their opening day canned food drive where you can bring in non-perishable, non-expired food items for donation to local food pantries for the holiday season. And yes, they are blowing snow at King Pine. Well, that's it right now for downhill areas. Now cross-country ski, basically it's a time for you to start doing your exercises, cross-country skiers. Lunge and squat and get ready. Bear Notch, Bretton Woods, Jackson, Great Glen, and Purity Spring all will soon be open for snow sports. It is a time for you to pick up some gear, pick up your season passes. Great Glen Trails, their retail's open on the weekend. Jackson, again, the trail crews are out picking up debris, getting the trails ready for you to kick and glide over the mountain and through the woods. All right, there you go, cross-country skiing, and looking forward to having more detailed reports once Mother Nature decides to give us some snow. You know what we're going to give you now? A chance to win 1 pass for an adult aboard the Mount Washington Snow Coach, where you can take a guided tour to Treeline and experience the magic of Mount Washington in winter. Here we go. Watch and win. You know the deal. 603-356-6619. Mr. Matthew, here we go. We're seeing the question for the first time, and it is, this view of the Saco River can be found at which of the valley's notches? Okay. This view of the Saco River can be found in which of the valley's notches? 603-356-6619. Good morning. Your answer, please.
Would it be Crawford Notch?
It would be Crawford Notch. Good for you. And who are you?
This is Jean.
Jean from where?
I'm calling from North Carolina.
Jean calling from North Carolina. Wow, good for you. What's the weather down there?
It's around 65.
65, not too bad, huh?
No, it's nice.
Good for you, Gene. Don't go away. I'm going to get some more information from you. And when we come back, we're going to pull a winner out of a hat.
It's not ringing sleigh bells that make a winter wonderland. It's you, after you find it. Load it, inflate it, hang it, and of course, admire it. Make the holidays yours with Black Friday prices now through December at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Get your keepsake fall edition of Mount Washington Valley Vibe free at newsstands now. Each quarterly issue is professionally showcased, filled with bold, inspiring photography and stories depicting life in the valley. Get yours before they're gone. Online at mwvvibe.com.
The way it was is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
This is Original, a Valley Original. This is family dining, fine dining, international seafood steak. This is independently owned, right here and only right here. It's live music, a margarita, a martini, a local brew. It's fresh from the sea and farm to table. This is a Valley Original restaurant. Look for this flag over 20 of the Mount Washington Valley's best independently owned restaurants or browse restaurants right now at thevalleyoriginals.com. The story of White Mountain Oil and Propane began in 1941. Since then, it's been neighbor helping neighbor for generations of customers. When you call from Chicora, they won't ask how to spell it. They'll say, "We have someone there now. His name is Bob." They have the largest storage facility north of Concord, so you won't hear, "See you next week." You'll hear, "Be right over." They know this valley and they know what you need to enjoy it in year-round comfort. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you.
Ready for fun? Watch Explore the White Mountains, where we count down the best in adventure, dining, shopping, lodging, and mountain living. Plan your day with local weather, outdoor conditions, expert tips, resort news, events, and inside looks at the best experiences. Explore the White Mountains, airing daily here on White Mountains TV and online at whitemountains.tv.
Plan a winter getaway to the heart of North Conway Village at the Eastern Slope Inn Resort. This historic inn offers sparkling clean, spacious suites with full kitchens and modern amenities, including an indoor swimming pool and hot tub. Walk to village shops, restaurants, and outdoor activities. Book your North Conway escape. Go to esi.vacations.
My, where has the time gone? 2 hours just like that. Well, right now, 23 degrees in North Conway Village. Let's take a look now at the 5-day weather forecast. Today is looking like a quiet day. Sunshine, high of around 34, but tomorrow a little bit of everything. Though it's going to be a high of 48 degrees, we're looking at some rain, some snow, some sleet, and possibly some ice. In terms of ice, they're saying, whoever they are, we always quote them, they are saying that maybe little or no ice accumulation, and if here in the valley, maybe we'll get a half an inch of snow. Then that system moves out. Tuesday, sunshine, 33 degrees. Then another weather maker could be coming our way with accumulating snow on Wednesday, high that day of 29 degrees, and then the sun shines again on Thursday with a high of 29. Well, thank you to everyone who anyway, thank you to everyone playing Watch and Win this morning. And now playing for this ticket, Mount Washington Snow Coach, and this pass can be redeemed for the 2021-22 season. Here we go in the hat, and the winner is Patrick DeBurrow, calling from Bartlett. He was streaming. All right, Patrick, congratulations. So, yeah, he's a Watch and Win winner this morning, and here you go, right here. You're gonna have to come on down here Monday to Friday 9 to 5. Make sure you call first, make sure someone is home. All right, speaking of being home, Matthew, always a pleasure.
Always
man behind
a pleasure.
the scenes,
Always.
the man, I'm telling you.
Perpetually a pleasure.
Oh, wow, that's a crossword puzzle word. Well, all right, you enjoy yourselves. Go do your holiday shopping, your Christmas shopping. Is it still Hanukkah? I don't know. Probably around the 8th day or something. So Christmas is coming up. And also, for those people who don't celebrate Christmas, it's National Chinese Takeout and Movie Day. So anyway, Marty Bash, your host this morning. Let's do it all again next Saturday. Be nice. Have fun. See you on the slopes.